Hi, welcome to our mini class on our thought for the week this week, which is on doing our best. So as always, every day this week, I've got a post on our community Facebook page offering ideas or food for thought around the topic. So if you're in need or interested, please stop by there maybe 3 to 5 minutes a day and check out all the potentially helpful info on doing your best. Remembering knowledge is power, so the more we learn, the more we can grow and positively expand our lives. Okay, doing our best. So this week, in lieu of a 5-day exercise, I'm going to instead point out 4 different things around doing our best that have really been helpful to me on my journey with living this, so that whichever ones maybe resonate for you, you can then this week ponder those a bit and then possibly apply some or all of the ideas into your living starting this week, as that's always the goal here, being our best selves and living our best lives. Okay, so first thing I want to point out around this topic, doing our best, is that making the choice to live our lives each day from this place, which is simply a desire to do the best we can each day, that doesn't require us to be perfect or to live perfectly in any way, shape, or form. And I think it's so important to mention this right at the top of our mini class today, because so many of us are perfectionists, recovering perfectionists, or at the very least have perfectionistic tendencies. You know, I myself without a doubt struggle with this. So for us to realize that desiring to do our best each day doesn't require us to be perfect, that's important, okay? It only requires us to simply do the best we can each day with whatever information, skills, contacts, and or resources we have in that moment. And then, as Maya Angelou famously once said, when you know better, do better. So that's the first thing today, to know that doing our best has nothing to do with being perfect or living perfectly, and that doing our best is a healthier option versus consistently striving for constant, unattainable perfection. Okay? So that's point number 1. Second thing to support us in living this idea of doing our best is knowing that we're exactly where we're supposed to be. So this one belief's been positively life-changing for me, and how I know it to be true for myself is that if I were supposed to be somewhere else in life right now, I'd be there. You know, it would have already happened. So I can trust in the process of life and simply do my best, because I believe the universe is on my side and has my back, even when it doesn't look that way or feel that way at times, even when life's been beyond challenging for me. You know, perhaps there's something I need to learn or surrender to or let go of that will lead me to something much better or to the next place I need to be in my life. So I choose to trust, as can you if you wish to, that everything's unfolding exactly as it should and for my highest good, or I wouldn't be here where I am at present. And this one belief's provided me with so much ongoing peace that I love to share it with others, in the hopes that if they feel moved to try it on for themselves, they too can experience more peace. Okay, point number 3, which is that if we give our best to everything, we'll know it in our hearts. So I know when I give my best to anything, I feel it deeply in my heart. You know, I can feel it deep down in my bones, in fact, whenever I do my genuine best. So from there, what more can we possibly do? Nothing. You know, we have nothing more to give of ourselves towards whatever that task or interaction is. So again, this is an incredibly freeing thing, to physically feel the knowing that no matter what the outcome is, you did your absolute best. And this feeling, again, is one of great peace. So if you choose to, you can try this out. Next time you finish something after knowing you gave it your best, sit with yourself silently. Then ask yourself if you know in your heart that you did your absolute best. Once you ask yourself, along with hearing the quiet whisper of a yes, you'll feel this beautiful sense of calm and serenity. So just allow yourself to bask in that, you know, rationally knowing what more beyond our best can any of us ever do? Nothing. Okay, last point to share with you today, number 4, is this idea to learn from everything so that next time our best is even better. So if we each have a willingness to excavate the lessons found in everything we do, we can always better our best. And this is a much healthier way to strive, I believe, than aiming for some unrealistic form of perfection every time we set out to do something. So next time you complete something and you know you did your best, enjoy the peace that comes with that. And then afterwards, ask yourself, is there anything since then I now see that will perhaps allow me to do this even better next time? And if the answer is yes, apply your learning in the future. And if you ever feel like you didn't do your best, forgive yourself as soon as you're able, okay, because we're human. And then still take stock for yourself of anything you can still learn from the situation and apply in your future. Now, these 4 points have all been incredibly helpful to me on my own personal journey with living this, so I really hope that at least one, if not more, will be helpful to you. You can also read a blog post on my site regarding doing our best, reiterating these very same points. It's my November 2016 blog post, and you can find that on the blog page of my website, perhaps in the archives. Still, it's definitely on there. Also, please use the share button below this video in our mailer to share this with other like-minded fabulous females who also might want to focus on doing their best. I wish you a beautiful week and a thanks for being you, as I genuinely appreciate all the ways you positively contribute to our world, large and small. I look forward to seeing you here again next week. For right now, though, enjoy your day. Bye.